Hi, I'm Jana, and this is a really special Real Mom Car Tour video. Today, we're going to see the brand new Scout.
If you're new here, I'm glad you found me. Hi, I'm Jana, and I give Real Mom Car Tours. I am a boy mom, auto enthusiast, and I'm an Aquarius, which means my life and sometimes these tours are a little bit chaotic, but they are fun. So buckle up and let's get back to it.
So I made it to Scout Summit. This is what it looks like when you get to the reveal. We sat on buses for quite a while.
But it was worth the wait. When the Terra pickup truck drove out in blue, followed by the Traveler in orange, I just felt like they had picked the iconic colors in this debut. So one of the things you should know is that these are production intent Scouts. So they are building the production facility down in Greenville, South Carolina, and this is what they're saying will be made right away.
We wanted to make sure that the name was proudly displayed amongst the design, and that we really created something that pulled from the heritage and felt special. But from a design perspective, what do we mean when we create a Scout? We wanted to create something that was versatile, a versatile multi-tool, in fact. But we wanted to create something that was also a bold icon that really would stand out in the marketplace. And you can see from the execution of the spare tire carrier, it's beautifully integrated into that mask shape so that the graphic is undisturbed. But the treatment of the surfacing is tactile, it's mechanical, and it really feels like a bold statement. If you move from the Traveler over to the Terra, what you'll see on the back of the pickup truck is that we created a similar statement, but a little bolder. The ghost lighting that we have on the rear is really direct, as opposed to on the Traveler where it's indirect. And so it has a bold stance, a presence to it, like a truck should have. It should feel tough, robust, usable. And as we rotate around to the side of the pickup truck, you'll notice also there's some really cool things that we did. The form language, of course, is the same. It's got that soft, broad shoulder, but another little nod to the Scout 80. This little flick here on the back of the pickup truck bed that most people that don't know the Scout 80 wouldn't know where that came from, but we love it. And we wanted to make sure that all of that essence from the historical vehicles was captured in a meaningful way. And as you resolve back to the front end, you can see the difference between the two. Although they are the same through the mask and the central area, the truck has a very tougher hood. The form language is slightly different, and even the bumper treatment is slightly different to create those unique personalities between the two vehicles. But as you move through all of the details, you can see that we wanted to focus on that functional, tactile representation. It allows you to really carry the goods you want to, when you want to, and do the things that you need to. Looking at the pickup truck as well, as you see on the screen, we've got that side step with the grab handle, so easy access into the bed from the side. And we wanted to make sure that we treated the truck like a true truck. So you see the separation in the bed, body on frame, tough, badass, and ready for action. Customers could use it, haul their goods, hang out with their friends, have a good time, do the things that they enjoy the most with something that is truly usable and functional. Now, stepping away from the exterior for a minute, put your attention to the screens. On the interior side, we wanted to create something that was iconic as well, something that was bold. So what we did was look at the heritage as well. And the Scout 2 had this beautiful brow, very simple and clean with a deep undercut. And we wanted to capture that width and have two simple lines, the upper and lower, that capture the screens in the middle. And then that deep undercut that you see from the Scout 2, we captured it, and we allowed ourselves to take it to another level by having that grab bar at the bottom area, which allows you to grab on when you're off-roading, or stand an iPad up in there, or whatever you want to use it for. But it really organizes space and allows you to see the technology in a very clean and clear way. And if you look at this image as it's zoomed out, you can see it's a very clean and simple interior. What you'll also notice is that there are buttons in there. So the easy things that you want to do, adjust your temperature, turn the radio down, whatever you want to do, it's right there in hardware at your fingertips. In the Terra we offer, actually in both we will offer, but it's shown in the Terra today, a bench seat. And not what you would expect in a work truck, in a base truck that no one wants to buy, but one that has great equipment, amazing technology, and the bench seat as an option. Because if you want to have more friends, you should be able to have more friends. And if you're a dog lover, it's going to be your dog's favorite seat.
Pickup bed, two 120 volt outlets, 240 volt outlet, and again, 2,000 pound payload in the pickup truck. If you swing it around to the front or the front of the vehicles, again, golf clubs, gym bag, cooler, 120 volt, slide out seating, and of course, flexible storage as well. So this is a highly, highly flexible machine. Now, of course, the tool for today needs power. Power is important to keep these things moving. And of course, all Scouts will be standard with NACS, North American Charging Standard, bi-directional charging on all vehicles, 800 volt vehicle architecture, projected 350 miles EV range on the Scout. So the power is proper. Let's talk a little bit about the architecture on this vehicle. Modern zonal architecture, over-the-air updates, remote diagnostic, and of course this allows us to really contribute to the lifetime customer value of this vehicle. And of course the other thing we love is the open air and the cabana top. So proper fabric, you can see it here in this vehicle, super old school, super open, and also super easy, and a great combination. Now look, I think it gives you a sense of what we're up to. Obviously there's a lot more technology and innovation in the vehicle, but I think you can see we're building a connection machine. We built a proper Scout, and it's a Scout that's going to be able to look to the future. And of course, there was some chirping about this thing called gasoline every now and then. And of course, we see what's happening in the marketplace. And of course, many of you know the governor is a politician and a lawyer, but he's a keen insights on engineering as well. So we've had some conversations on this front, and I think it's pretty straightforward. Some of you are pretty onto it. You can see it on this vehicle. The name's Harvester.
Just as proof that I'm actually here taking these videos, it is crazy. It's crazy.
So many details. I'm going to bring you in on this hemp wood. They use hemp wood as a trim because it's sustainable. So they are taking the scraps, or they will be taking the scraps once these are in full production, and they're using them to burn to refuel the machines that are making other parts of the Scout. So I just wanted to bring you in for a close look. One of the things that's so important to note is that you can get a bench seat in your first row. If you don't want the bench seat, obviously that'll be a traditional console with cup holders and all that, but your back glass is going to slide. This is the 5.5-foot bed of the pickup truck. That is going to be rated to tow up to 10,000 pounds, and it'll be able to handle up to 2,000 pounds of payload. By far, the thing that stands out the most to me is the design on this tailgate. I love the LED lights, and they carry through the LEDs on the front. The design is so unique. I love everything about how this looks at night, and that's coming up shortly, but bear with me. This is so wild. You have so many people out here just trying to look at the same content. So I'm going to jump from the Terra. Now we're on the Traveler, and this very much an inspiration to the vintage orange color Scout. There's 35-inch tires, which I understand you could even get 37s. And I'm going to try to bring you in for a closer look at this interior. One of the things you will be interested in probably is that this is real leather, not vegan leather. And we see a lot of vegan and synthetic, or whatever you want to call it, leather material in EVs. But I do appreciate the fact that they're offering you real leather. You have your trail guides up top, and a really pretty matte-ish finish is available on your paint colors. We went into a design studio and saw that up close. Really, really sharp. You see the two-tone with the top being trimmed in that black. And I'm going to try to bring you in a little bit and show you that you can get the cloth retractable top. Do you see up top there? Like the vintage, or obviously a fixed glass. Taking a little peek into your cargo room, there's old iron off-road. My brother-in-law saw that he was there and texted me. I was like, oh my God, he's an OG Scout guy. So hi, he was very nice. This has a split gate, which is so important for families. If you are going to buy the Scout Traveler to haul your family around, I love the fact that the bottom part right here is a tailgate like a pickup truck, but the top is going to be a normal SUV type lift gate. I'm going to try to get you a little bit of a look at your metal skid plate underneath. And hopefully I can bring you in on the closure that they have that's going to go across that's kind of Wrangler style on the back. But let's jump back inside for a second. Do you see this like gold strip? At first I thought that was metal, and it's not. It's an LED strip that goes all the way around the Scout. And please pay attention to these buttons, because the engineers were very excited knowing that vintage Scout enthusiasts would want real buttons in their Scout, not, adjusting the temperature and everything with that screen. I think it's so interesting that your start stop button is on your steering wheel. You have your auxiliary switches on the left, but you have your lockers up here on the right, and that is controlling your sway bar, and you can lock or unlock your rear and front differentials. You also have a compass. I don't know if you can kind of see that. And I'm showing you a better look from the inside on what that fabric top looks like. I'm struggling for the word, but I think you're following me. Because you have an electronic gear shifter in this car, you do have a pass-through, lots of storage. I couldn't get this armrest open, but surely more storage under here. As we pop around to the back, I am missing some cup holders. I don't know if this is because this is a pre-production intent vehicle. I thought that could possibly be a future device holder. There are not cup holders here unless they pop out. So hopefully we can remedy that. Pretty sure you can get a bench in the front seat of the Traveler. I know you can in the Terra. I'll follow up on that. But I wanted to show you the Traveler has this frunk, and it is very, very large. You can fit a ton of suitcases, golf clubs, whatever you need. That's just kind of up close. You have little LEDs on either side. And then I just wanted to bring you in and show you how pretty these LEDs are. As we're getting closer tonight, you have your front skid plate there. And these recovery hooks are actually designed and meant to be able to have and hold climbing ropes. So here we go, as I promised, a nighttime shot of the grill of the Traveler. Do you see around the front how this like a little soft LED glow? I love the wheels. I think they nailed it on that choice. And there's also illumination in your door handles. So I'm going to bring you in just a second. But can we get a moment of silence and appreciation for this side profile? To me, it blends the best of modernization and heritage. My brother-in-law has a 78 Scout. He loved this reveal. He immediately went on and got on a list to get the Traveler. Up close look at the Terra and these door handles, and the Traveler has the same thing. The illumination inside the door handles is just a really pretty feature. I haven't spent enough time talking to you about powertrains, but I just have to show you the pet mode really quickly. I know I'm bouncing around. There's so much to see. This is going to be all electric with a kind of a reverse hybrid option where you can have gas that will power your battery to extend your range. So first estimate is that the range will be about 350, but with the Harvester, which is the gas add-on option, you're supposed to be able to get up to 500 miles of total range.
Okay, so what did you think of the new Scout Motors vehicles? Let me know in the comments. And you can find me all over social media if I'm your vibe. I'm on TikTok and Instagram and at realmomcartours.com. So for me in the middle of Tennessee, thanks for watching.
So can we see it? It's a little, okay. Oh, wow.
This feels more dangerous, to be honest with you, because it's so light.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh my.
Oh,
For Pete's sake.
Because then it just releases like this. Try to stand parallel. Nice. Pull back and crush it.
I know, that's what I said. Please, somebody please get Shane and let him know that I've not missed a target yet on both.
It did? On both. Did it? I think it did. I thought it was really good.
My southern roots.
I was looking away.
Oh.
Hey! All right, aim a little further back. Hit that one up really high. Yeah. Oh, okay. I don't know if this is.
She's going for the back row.
When you hit that back one, you gotta like arch it, so it's like.
Oh,
Yeah.
shizzle. You're so right.
You guys going to the back one now?
Yeah, now we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's big. This is like truly Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Really.
Should I let out a battle cry? 1, 2, 3.
Oh!
I got to the trees.
That looks
Oh,
so
I got
bad.
some hair in there.
Honest to God, that is probably the most badass thing I've ever done.
Just some stills and then.
On a vertical?
Yes, please.
Southpaw honey with some chopped lavender on top. Back when she first started, so she knows quite a bit about these.
All right.
The chefs even go out there and clip herbs and different shiso. Is it going? It's not going, is it?
Yeah, is that what's going? All right.
Cheers. Cheers.
Habanada is not supposed to be spicy.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to be. If I start crying, cut the camera.
Good. It's not. I don't think it's spicy.
It does have a sweetness.
Hey, we had a trust issue, but now we're back in the safe tree because it's not spicy.
We're good.
It does have a good flavor.
Yeah.
Great. The spa is actually supposed to come out and harvest these.
Okay, well, they're missing opportunity.
I know, right? This one's actually the perfect dryness. And there it is. And then you'll let it dry out a little bit more once you've peeled it. And they've got black seeds inside. I don't know if I can get any out. Oh, there's one.
There's one.
That you'll shake out after the fact.
So could you technically use this now, or do you have to peel it and then keep drying it?
I'd probably keep drying it to kind of set it in place, because once it is dry, you know, you can wet it, it'll dry out, it'll stay for a long time.
Can I touch it?
Of course, it's a little slimy, but I'm sure. Oh, there it is.
Oh,
so cool.
This has honestly been the best day of my life.
So you can,
I don't
you
need to see
can
the car.
I know.
slice these.
Cool. Anything you want to say before?
I don't really know what to say. I'm holding an axe.
Okay. Cool. All right. Good enough.
Yeah.
I just hope it actually hits something.
Yeah, like if you're for it.
No pressure.
Yeah, through the loop. Yeah. Alright, guys, go grab it.
Bro, what?
There you go. That was closer.
Shit. Nope.
Come on, you got it. Okay, go ahead, guys.
One more try.